Today I'm going to show you this pet waterer. This will work for your cats or your dogs. I'm going to get this open here and show you. I love using these because I don't have to worry about filling their bowl every day, depending on how warm it is in the house. This has a great size. This is the instructions for your smart pump. And the cats and the dog both like that they can constantly go to it and the water kicks in and comes through. So I'm going to set this one up here so you can see how this one works. This is really convenient because it has the water gauge there on the front so you can see how full it is or how empty it is, and you can keep on top of it. It's kind of fun in our house. If it doesn't run anymore, the cat will push it out to the middle of our walkway at the center of the living room so we notice that it needs to be filled. But there you can see the top. This is nice because it's smooth, and what happens depending on how hard your water is, if that builds up, when it's smooth like this, you can easily just wipe it clean. I really like that about it. This will pop right off like this, and then you can take it in and you can clean it, you can wipe it down, whatever you need to do. And then the basin is here, so you're just going to fill that basin. I'm actually going to rinse it out first because I like to rinse anything that comes from a factory, and I like to rinse it out so I know that it's been cleaned before it goes into my cat or dog's water supply. In here, you're going to have a power supply, you're going to have your filter products, and the charger. You usually have a setting where it can stay on flow, or it can just go as a sensor, so it only turns on when your animal's in front of it. Here's what the filter looks like. It's got the little sensor there. This is where your water is going to come in through the filtration. And there is a actual filtration cartridge here in this top. This allows any water that goes into the top to go through the filtration system. So if it comes in here and sets, and this is the overflow there, it'll go back in, it'll filter, and it goes back into the basin and repeats itself in the water cycling process. So here is what that looks like, and it's just a little sponge. There's what that's going to look like. Has some, looks like activated carboners inside there. So I'm going to rinse this before I get it started also, and I'm going to go do that now. So now we have this. I got this all out of, all been rinsed now. You can see the water level right there in the window. So that is all ready now for the cats. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it here so you can see what I'm doing. And maybe I'll bend that just a little bit there. And here is our actual filter. So it does have a power mode there, and you can just turn it on. It does have a little bit to its battery. And then what we're going to do, he's very nosy. We're just going to put it right in here. He loves these things, as I said before. So we're just going to put that right there. The sensor is to the front, and then we'll just pop that right into place. And you can see there it's secure. And then we're just going to put it right into the water. And there you can see the water is already flowing out. You can see there, happy. And of course, he's watching it already. Alrighty, so there you can see the water coming out because he got close to it. And there he's, of course, checking it out because that's how he rolls. He's a nosy little guy. All right. And then what we do is we just leave this on the floor. And that's just going to run as he checks it out. What do you think, buddy? It's pretty cool, huh? Bring it over here closer to you. Look at that. Then you'll have this is your little charger there, so it's a USB, and then it's got a C here right in the back. We spin that around, the C right there. So you can hear it's nice and quiet. It doesn't even, it's just like a real light, quiet hum. And here's where your C is, it's right there behind that. You can see there, it's flowing out of there really nicely. There's where your settings are. You can do a timer, or you can, so it senses when the cat's there and runs that way. Here comes with the charging cord, and the plugs right into there, which is going to go right here into the rubber in the back.